Yeah. Narf. Hey, Scrape Goat. Hey, Comic Brook. Hey, Rara. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Pika. Feels like it's been a minute. Hey, baby. Hey, Pickles. Won the federal election. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll be able to drag myself to do it. Strangers offered me $25 in eggs. Can you believe that? Why would someone do something so kind? Careful, Scapegoat. They might be some sort of egg laundering scheme. Eggs stolen from the mafia. Yeah, I mean, I intended to vote in the provincial election and then didn't. Couldn't drag myself down. So, mail in your ballot as well. If I actually get it in the mail. For the provincial election, I didn't actually get the ballot. Hey, Mac. Hey, Nova. I assume my mom voted. Not sure which one she voted for. Probably the Liberal Party, I would think. Guys said, happy birthday, Scapegoat's cat. Day is it today? It's March 17th. I was tired, Uncle Buck. Yeah, it was one of those days where the depression won yesterday. I was unaware, but apparently a few days ago was the 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger. I'm not, but I was able to drag myself out of bed. I didn't wait. I just couldn't get out of bed. So I was in bed until like it was like 7:30 when I woke up, or like close to 8 o'clock when I actually woke up. Yeah. 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger. Nice. That game was amazing. Like, legitimately one of the best games ever. Chronotopia better. Never played Chronotopia. Not familiar with it. Yeah. Chrono Trigger is just like such an incredible game. Like, oh right, yeah. That was the visual novel we played. I forgot about that one. That one was fun too. Chronotopia was good too. I enjoyed that one. Yeah, Alien Tourist. Nah, I don't use Reddit. Hey, Brooka. That's smart of me. Anyway, I did discover something yesterday. You know the song "Torn" by Natalie Imbruglia? Apparently, it was a cover. It was originally done by a band called I think it's something like Edel Swap. I think it's Edel Swap or something. Edna Swap. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Scrape good. Yeah. Apparently, it was originally done by a band called Edna Swap. They had sort of like this. Their version was sort of like this sort of grunge, kind of garage rock, garage band sound. It's pretty good, actually. Also with a female singer. Came out when I was 13 or 14, and I just used to listen to it on repeat for hours. Yeah, I think I was an adult when I like first really gave it a listen. I think I was in my 20s when I first actually gave it a try. How old would I have been when that thing came out? 12. So I was 12 when it came out. Better version is better. I mean, it's better produced 100% in that there's actual production. Uh, Imbruglia was a better singer. Than Anne Previn, apparently. Did she do anything else? Big songwriter, apparently. Nine 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 Maniacs. I don't remember that. So yeah, the Imbruglia version it is better, but I do like the Edna Swap version as well. It's got that. It's got a raw appeal to it. It's a bit grunge. 10,000 Maniacs. I'm vaguely familiar with the. I vaguely heard 10,000 Maniacs. It was Edna Swap. EDNASWAP, all one word. Yeah, there you go, Scapegoat. Yeah. Yeah, they were post grunge. I might check out more of their stuff. I might check out. They seem not bad. They don't seem too bad. The Saturdays, not really. The Sundays, not really. Also, I watched videos. This classical musician. Uh, she does these analyses of songs, and she did an analysis of Song Two by Blur. And she compared the opening drum riff, that that little drum bit that opens song two. She compared it to "We Will Rock You" on Caffeine, and it's like that's actually kind of an amazing comparison. Would you rather? Sure, go ahead. You can ask. I make no promises about answering. I ruined peeing for you. Yay! I only made it to 12 seconds twice, and every time I go pee, I think about you. Glad to be of service. I'm going to be able to discuss heavy topics with strangers. I'm going to be able to do small talk with friends and family. I'm going to go with the small talk. Shit, who am I talking? Who am I kidding? I'm just gonna stay silent for the rest of my life. Either way, I just don't talk. Either way, I'll just not talk to anyone. Hey, Icky. Trying to remember if I watched anything else interesting, any other interesting videos last night. Watched an analysis on Black Mage fashion in the Final Fantasy series. That was neat. Listening to the original song pretty good. Can't believe how similar. Yeah, yeah, it is very similar. Like I said, now the Imbruglia version, it's cleaned up a lot. It's a lot poppier, a lot more radio friendly. And Imbruglia herself is a better singer, but she does do a really good job, like keeping true to the original vocals. Surprising how much she stays true to the original vocals. She's got a cleaner voice, but like she gets sort of the tones the same. She gets sort of the same. Uh, hey, Jenna. Yeah, like the same tones and things like that. What's the last thing you'd ever want anyone to know about me? Um, how massive my cock is. Just such a huge dick. I don't want anyone to know just how enormous my schlong is. Say at the gym. Yeah. There's a machine that lets you easily burn 2,000 calories in 5 minutes. You have to pantomime eating a banana to get it to work, though. I mean, that doesn't seem like much of a. Why would that be a problem? Oh, right. Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I forgot. Hey, Angela. Opening of a reaction channel? I don't know. Is what in the opening of a reaction channel? Yeah, pantomiming eating a banana doesn't seem like a big problem. Can get it on. He's got the don. Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah, they still don't know just how gigantic it really is, though. Wonder I can walk around with the thing. Hey, sweet Caroline. Gonna go on sick tomorrow. Nice. That's why you walk with a limp. Exactly. Hey, Jordan. My God. Of course not. Of course, I still haven't gotten any interviews or anything. I haven't even gotten a fucking interview from any of the places I've applied for. Kind of left wondering how many of the places I've applied for are even actually hiring rather than just data mining. Because that is definitely a thing with Indeed and other and similar sites like that. They will stuff should cost less. Yes, scapegoat. A lot of the places will post jobs not because they're actually looking for someone, but serves two purposes. First, it makes them look like they're hiring, so that they can look like they're expanding so that they can be like, look, we're expanding, we're a growing company, invest with us. Also, yeah, just data mining basically. Only apply to the easy jobs. Didn't make you create an account with government link. The company's using AI application mirrors. Yep, that is also a thing. Not using the exact right keywords yet. AI is fucking shit. So I have no idea how long it's going to take at this point. Heard your mom use AI in her OnlyFans? Like my mom would know how to use AI. Or how to set up a fucking OnlyFans. My mom would not be able to set up an OnlyFans. She would need our help with that. She would need me and my brother to help with that. Anything else? Yeah, like a week ago. Bet you can set up that. I hope in the near future human made becomes a sign of quality. It will. Yeah, I painted them a week ago. They're chipping. Some of them the paint's already coming off. Like this one, half the nut polish has come off. This finger, the polish has completely come off. It's got me thinking about old people doing OnlyFans. Don't want that image in my head. I mean, they need money too. Times are tough all around, you know? Beauty depression, yep. Also, I see Forever 21 is filing for bankruptcy. And you'll never guess the twist. They were bought up by private equity a few years back. Hey, Killface. Yeah. It's so weird how my knuckle. It's so weird how like every time some formerly successful business has to file for bankruptcy, so often private equity, some private equity firm is involved. I think setting a reason to not come to work is such BS. Any perfectly legit reasons you should never have to close. Yeah. I just don't feel like working today. My mom used to use. My mom used to sometimes call in saying that she was suffering illness and fatigue. She was sick and tired and needed a day off. Never gonna give an excuse. I can't say. Yeah, yeah. The reason for not working overtime, I don't want to. Just saying, I'm getting a boob job from now on. So you didn't go like this. Yeah, pretty much tired. Just depression. It was like 8 o'clock when I woke up, or 7:30 or something like that. It was like really, even by my standards, it was late. Hell, we continue. Ah, that sucks, Jordan. Have to jump in the chair. Time to sleep. It's usually like it's usually like 10 a.m. that I go to bed. Or I'm still work get typing. As my friend, she feels like she has nothing on her chest to tell it. For her still working, get typing. Did she send you pics of her titty drainage? The reason I'm not trying to flip my schedule is because I am bad at it. Hi, breeding material. I have not gotten a new job yet. Aim for 9 to 5. Boo. LinkedIn. Nobody uses fucking LinkedIn, alien tourist. LinkedIn is reserved for fucking psychopaths. Sociopaths. People have been viewing your updated profile for years. I don't know, man. I don't think I want to work for somebody who finds me on fucking LinkedIn. Unupdated, I mean. Yeah. Good for online jobs. I've got a job through LinkedIn before. I swear I'm not a sociopath. Selling jewelry. I got a blooming nose. Give me a moment. Can you hack old computers to try to harvest Bitcoin? No. Good jobs out there for the tech inclined. Yeah, I'm not tech inclined at all. I'm genuinely terrible with computers. Yeah. No, thank you for LinkedIn. Nice nail polish. Thanks. It's very quickly coming off some of my nails. I guess you do. Just one. I only did one coat. And like, yeah, I could just like, redo my nails, but I'm lazy. Thin layers and at least 3 coats. Yeah. I'm lazy and I don't really know how to do thin layers, honestly. Yeah, well, it's fine. Even though nail polish is like the one type of makeup that I don't mind wearing, it's a low priority for me for right now. Barbie movie. Yeah, yeah, I watched the Barbie movie. I did a review of the Barbie movie. You remember that I did a review of the Barbie movie months ago? Months ago, a long time ago. Probably tough to find at this point. It was quite a while ago. I don't even remember when I did that review. It's a high priority right now. Suppose if I figure anything out, I'll let you know. There we go. There's my Barbie movie review. I actually haven't used Venus's Bowl yet. I know I should. I have not eaten out of Sailor Venus. I have not eaten out of Venus yet. Out of. I said out of. Drop my towel because I use my hands to type. Would be embarrassing if we could see it. Luckily for you, we can't see it. Or unluckily for you if it's a like if that's like a kink of yours. Some people get off on showing off their bodies. Money well spent, indeed. It was money well spent. You have a long beard in that review. Did I? Yeah, I was getting pretty scraggly there. Man, only one person even commented on that review. Wore my daughter's Venus t-shirt today because I thought I was going to be able to go see her. My sister didn't show up. Aw. Nobody cared what I had to say about the Barbie movie. It was a very good movie, though. You asked me to review it again. Did you? I didn't even see it. Crossword puzzle. Yeah, maybe. I did also talk about it on live, yes. I would assume. Probably talked about it on live repeatedly, I would expect. It's a fun movie. Let's shave it for good. Redoing the Neverending Story. Nah, no desire to rewatch it, or no desire to watch that. No desire to rewatch the original either. It wasn't something I watched as a kid. It was only like mid-20s, living with Chantel, that I first watched it. So cat gets free of worms and he has worms again. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's eating worms. How do I punish him? I would say lots of cuddles and scritches. Give him lots of cuddles. Give him lots of scritches. Tell him what a handsome boy he is. Neverending Story is already too long and they're going to start from the beginning. That's why it never ends. People keep going back to the beginning. People keep stopping and then restarting. This is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Anyway, I look forward to seeing people bitch and moan about the new about the Neverending Story remake. I'm sure it'll be such a fun time. So it takes me back to long school bus trips. Corned beef, potatoes, and cabbage time. Sounds good, I suppose. Was I a happy kid? I don't know, really. I don't know that I was really unhappy, but yeah, I don't know. I was definitely a loser as a kid. Uh, Hung out by myself a lot. Like just stayed around by myself a lot. I don't know. I was a happy kid, but very paranoid. Don't know why I still am, I guess. I get in my car, I always check behind me to make sure nobody's there. You never know. I mean, I sort of get a little bit. I sometimes get that sort of paranoia. That sort of like weird little weird sense of like pseudo paranoia where like I know there's nothing there, but I check anyway. I don't know. Anywho, oh, hi alien tourist. So what's everyone else up to? How's everyone doing? How is everyone? Because I got no ideas what to talk about. I'm all out of ideas. I talked about Torn being a cover. I suppose I haven't. I finished this yesterday. It's ooh. Job hunt, peruse the site. Pass. I will do some job searching tonight. I will look a little bit tonight. Probably. I will probably look a little bit tonight. But I don't really feel like looking on stream. That is a thing for me to do by myself, I think. Ugh. Job searching sucks. The library. Exceptionally unlikely. Like I said before, the only library jobs I would qualify for are part time. And moving to another city for a part time job. Because that's the other thing, I would have to move. Libraries here sure as hell don't hire, so. Library job would mean moving, and moving for a part time job, I don't know. I don't think so. Stop saying what? That it's unlikely? I'm just saying, like, when it comes to a library job, the only ones that don't require a master's degree are part time. I just don't think that I want to move to another city for a part time job. I will continue to look for something. I'm sure I'll find something eventually. I'll keep looking by myself. Even if let's have a no party. Yeah, I'll keep looking by myself, even if the constant lack of hearing anything back is very dispiriting and depressing. Full time labor gigs? Sure. You have a master's degree. For library technician, yeah, they're basically all part time. I don't know why it is that way, but yeah, for any sort of library technician um, job, yeah. You were leaving the other? No, no. It sucks that I haven't been able to find anything else, but no, I was thoroughly done with that last place. I had to get out of there. Ugh. It's a shame there isn't really a good solution for. I honestly do feel like disability like would be the best bet for me, except that it doesn't fucking pay. I wish disability gave that enough to fucking live off of, but it doesn't. Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk about jobs anymore. That might be a good alternative. The reactions to people. I'm honestly not very good at reactions. I wouldn't want to do reactions to people. Like, I don't want to treat other people as entertainment. Like that's to review cooking channels. Reactions are a thing. Sure, but I mean it's because here's the thing, like for reacting to like, like what kind of channels am I supposed to be reacting to? I'm supposed to be doing like drama reactions? No, absolutely not. Hooked it up. What do you hook up? I don't want to be. I don't want to turn other people's lives into my entertainment. I don't want to make money off other people going through shit. Dinner, the Irish food. Nice. I make money. I'm gonna find a job. I'm looking for a fucking job. Review other shit. I mean, I do my book reviews. Not reactions, but reviews. Give me a sugar mama. Book reviews don't get views. They sure as hell don't. My rice bowl. Hey, Julie, looking for in-person jobs. Oh yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open for those as well. Yeah, I look for jobs in Cornwall. Whenever I'm doing job searches, what I do is first I look for jobs in Cornwall. Then I look for remote customer service jobs. Then I look for remote data entry jobs. We're in a recession now. It's going to be tough. Yep. Frankly, it feels like we've been in a recession for most of my adult life. I don't know. It's all very depressing. I don't like talking about it because it makes me depressed. This bubble going to pop. Which bubble? Which bubble are we talking about? Economic one? I don't know. I'm not an economist. I'm gonna get more water. Be back in a moment. Anyway, let's figure out something else to talk about. I've been rereading Ogloff. Anyone here read the webcomic Ogloff? I've been rereading that one. Any Ogloff fans in the house? Anyone? Nobody? It's a very weird comic. Some strips are very NSFW, pornographic even. Hey, Buttercup. Some are safe for work, but are just stupid. It's a comedy. It's a comedy webcomic. It's just that some of the jokes involve sex. So if you don't mind a comic that routinely has dicks in it, Oglaf is a good time. I've also been reading the comic Hooky. Been reading through that on Webtoons. It's a good one. That's about two young witches who missed the bus to magic school. Hey, Britt. Not ordering much anymore. No, I'm trying to save money where I can, so stopped eating so I can chat. Yeah, nobody's saying anything. Hey, Margaret. I'm trying to keep the conversation going by just talking about comics. Yeah. Greatest page or two. I mean, it's a web comic, so comic is sort of. I am not into Hunger Games. Books are good. I mean, maybe, but part of it is that I would prefer books that get less attention. Yeah, the Hunger Games are an exceptionally popular series. Something like Hold Still. This is the book that I just finished reading today. Just finished reading this today before I went to bed. Got a lot of critical attention, but I don't think it's particularly big. Don't need to save money. You have money for things that you need. I know, but I'd rather save whatever money I can, where I can. What's it about? It is about a teenage girl who is coping with her best friend's suicide. Hey, bye-bye. Yeah, in all honesty, the best way I can describe this book, in all honesty, is ooh, it's very good. It's a great book. No, it is a book. It is a novel. It is just it's a prose novel. It is prose. And yeah, it's just follows her for a year after her friend's suicide. So it's just like the year, that 1 year following the suicide, and just her her grief and various emotions. I did too, Clifton. Oh yeah, the book is just one enormous content warning for anyone who sort of had to deal with that, because it is kind of emotionally raw. I'll get a full review up for it in a couple weeks. Next Monday I'll have to post my review for Girl Mode, and then the week after that will be my review for Hold Still. Sometimes things like that help heal in a way. Yeah. Yeah, they can. It can also be very difficult. And shit, I've never had to live through something like that, and even I got freaking triggered at times. So yeah, it's a great book. It's just also a really rough one, really tough one. I'll need to decide what the next book to read is. Spirit Fair? I have not. have any other books that look like they're probably just kind of fun, light reads? Because I do feel like I could use something light. Give me a moment. I want to go look at my bookshelf very, very quickly, just to see if any of the shit I've got on there is going to be like a breezy read. Hey, how's Moving Castle? King Killer Chronicles. So yeah, the next book I read is going to be Howl's Moving Castle. Because like I said, I definitely feel like I could use something light, fun, whimsical. Over 400 pages, but it's pretty big print. Fairly large print, so it should be an reasonably quick read. Even with being 400 pages, I don't expect it to take too long to read through. I just want to know. There's a book version of Princess Mononoke? I didn't even realize that it had a book version. Art book? Ah, okay. That's what I mean. I do want to get some art books, some Ghibli art books. Have that too. Haven't read it yet. It'll be fun to discuss it as we read it. I'm not getting Discord, Buttercup. Nothing to stop us from discussing it during lives like this. Hi, Brooksy. Have a little book club. Because they were in good mood. It's a mask, Brooke. My depression's actually pretty. My depression is actually pretty strong today. Strong lately in general. Yeah, Buttercup. I mean, there's nothing to prevent us from discussing the book during live chats. Yeah, if you have thoughts while we're reading it, then yeah, great. Should we discuss the Holy Book? You mean the Hobbit? Okay. Very polite way to say you don't want to join. Especially because I also said I'm not joining a Discord. Holy Book. I don't know what the holiest book for me would be. 50 Shades of Grey. Pass. Too popular. Paper Bag Princess is probably the book that probably had the single greatest impact on me. Tale of Peter Rabbit. Never read that one. Harry Potter? Fuck Harry Potter. I have never read any of the Harry Potter books, and I will never read any of the Harry Potter books. If there's a book that like is foundational for me, probably Paper Bag Princess would be like my foundational text. That's cool. I think that's the book that instilled in me a love of sort of guile heroes. Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah, it's another one that's more popular than I am really interested in. Like, will I need a foundational text? Yeah. What do you have to read in school? I mean, various things. Farley Mowat. I don't remember what year it was, but I do remember at least one Farley Mowat book. Read in it 1 year. Shit, I don't remember what other books I read in grade school. Like, I honestly do not remember the books for elementary school. For high school, I know there was Wuthering Heights, which I hated. It's the worst book you've ever read. Brave New World. Did read Brave New World in high school. For worst book I've ever, if we include comic books, then there was a Storm miniseries written by, I believe it was Eric Jerome Dickey. It's got to be a strong contender for the worst book I've ever read. The treatment of Storm herself was abysmal. And seemed designed and seemed done specifically in order to prop up Chala. So the miniseries was meant as sort of an expansion on how Storm and Chala first met when they were kids. Because back in the early 80s, Chris Claremont had done a short story. It was just a backup story in Marvel Team Up comic. It was a short backup story. And as part of that short backup story, it had a very brief section showing how Storm and Chala, Storm and the Black Panther, met when they were kids. Hey, Yosh. Black Panther, before he became Black Panther, when he was still like just a teenager, early teens. He was on a walkabout through Africa, while Storm had just recently left Egypt and was on her own sort of walkabout. She came across him being attacked by a bunch of dudes, and she used her powers to rescue him. It's a good story. It was a nice little story. So that was how Chris Claremont wrote those two first meeting. And Dickey decided when he was going to do the miniseries that expanded on it, he decided to throw out literally everything about it. He kept almost nothing from that story. Instead, they were still kids, but they were still in Egypt. She was still a thief in Egypt. She was the one being chased, and he had to rescue her. And then he had to rescue her again a little later. And like throughout the mini, she's just all gaga over her. Can't do Monte Crystal. Never read that one. She's just all gaga over him, and he's all strong and cool, and oh, he's the Black Panther, he's best. And she is just this. She just comes across as this stupid, lovesick little girl who can barely fend for herself without his help. He's completely self-sufficient, independent, does not need help at any point, while she is just completely fucking dependent on him to keep bailing her out of trouble. And, like, he's constantly getting exasperated with her for behaving weird, and it's honestly misogynistic. Like, name a refund saying light bulbs thought I bought arrived broken. Will that reflect poorly on the individual who delivered them? Probably not. Infantilizes her. Yeah, and I mean, like, she is supposed to be a kid. She is supposed to be like 13. Yeah, she's just coming into. Not like there's a bit of a thing made about becoming a woman and like she loses her virginity to him and oh now I am a woman. There's also this recurring subplot of like order a ship. Yay! There's also this recurring subplot of like this one white dude who really, really wants to rape a barely pubescent African girl. They're intact, but I need money. The guy's looking good looking, so I didn't want to damage his standing with Instacart in any way. Yeah, and like that part is like, dude, no, that is not fucking needed in this book. And yeah, it's such a gross story. It's got these deeply misogynistic elements to it. It just good night, Brooke. It really feels like Dickie hates the idea of a black man ever needing help. Yeah, that's what it sort of comes down to. Is it like it feels like he's got this weird idea about this weird hang up about a black man needing help and thinking that that makes him less of a man. Which no, that's not how it fucking works. Truffles. I've never had a truffle. I would guess that I would probably not like it because I hate mushrooms. Do not like mushrooms at all. Don't like the flavor, don't like the texture. They are disgusting. So yeah, I would guess that I probably would not enjoy truffles. They're smelly, yep. I mean, you don't even need to blame him for the bulbs being broken. I mean, sometimes shit happens. He grabbed the light bulbs, and there happened to be a broken one in the box. That happens. I mean, there's like sometimes shit gets broken before it even gets on the shelves. Never want the individual to be affected by the quest for refund. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure if they are. I honestly have no idea if the delivery person would actually be affected by it. He's that handsome, they'll not blame him. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get going for tonight. I will presumably be on tomorrow. So, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.